Hello and welcome, my fellow cohorts. Welcome back to Icarus. So I'm down on a mission right now. As you can see, the timer, mission timer. It's just one of the first ones. Since I restarted my character and all that, I wanted to come down and do some missions and get my level up and all that. So that's what I'm doing. Also trying to earn more of credits and exotics. So, just to show y'all what the exotics look like, these are exotics when you get them in your inventory. So, but yeah, I also wanted to show y'all the tech tree from 15 to 20 and kind of the stuff that you need to put points into. Pretty much once you get to 15, that's when you start unlocking the masonry bench. And this is what I've unlocked for the stone structures. And so, like I said in my previous video of Icarus, the stone structures are going to be your best, pretty much best building as far as resources go. They're pretty easy to make. They're going to require a lot of nails, but they can withstand pretty much any weather event on Icarus. So that's always important. As you can see, I've unlocked some stuff for the herbalism bench. And since I'm level 31, I've unlocked some other stuff. But yeah, I can't really remember where I left off, but because you don't get to tier 2 until you get, or I mean tier 3 until you hit level 20. But yeah, it's pretty much trying to get to, after you finally get the stone masonry bench, they are pretty much trying to get to level 20. So once you finally get to level 20, that's when you can unlock the machining bench. So the machining bench I'll show you is right here. This is what it looks like. Buttload of different stuff to unlock, but once you get to level 20, there's a couple of things you need to do and unlock right off the bat. One of them would be the concrete mixer. So you have to do this first before you can actually do the concrete furnace. So the concrete furnace you're going to need to actually, this allows you to cook up the gold and does glass and then aluminum and platinum and titanium. So you'll definitely have to get that. And then the mortar and pestle. You'll have to unlock the steel bloom to get steel. For those are leveling, you will need to get the steel pickaxe. Which I never unlocked because I was able to bring down a pickaxe that allowed me to mine it allowed me to mine the platinum or platinum. Nope, where's the platinum? Yeah, allowed me to mine the platinum, so I was able to jump from pretty much an iron pickaxe to a platinum pickaxe. And the platinum pickaxe is definitely better than the steel. So I think the steel only does 130% extra yield, and this does 133. So, and of course, you know, the knife is probably one of the best upgrades you can do as far as getting to a platinum knife for skinning. And then, of course, the recurve bow. Now, for the recurve bow, there is another bow. You have to do a mission for it, but it's the worm bow. because you know the worms drop scales and some other stuff, and so you can use the scales and stuff to make a what they call it a worm bow, and that's what you do. So it's the equivalent of a recurve. So a couple other things you probably want to unlock would be the kitchen. So this is the kitchen over here, and then you have the biofuel stove that's attached to it, and just a kitchen block. I didn't really need the kitchen block. You really just need the kitchen bench and the biofuel stove. Now, the biofuel stove does replace the potbelly stove. So, some of the same recipes in the potbelly stove you can make in the biofuel stove. So, I just wanted to clarify that as well. You still need the cooking station, and you still need the herbalism bench. Now, you don't really need the herbalism bench once you finally get here, because you can make the bread dough here. And the herbalism bench is for flatbread. So, flatbread's okay, but once you finally get to level 20 and unlock the biofuel stove, the bread, the baked bread is a lot better than the flatbread. So, but like I said, you'll still need the cooking station. So, but yeah, that's some other things. So the biofuel composter you'll need, as well as the biofuel cans. The biofuel lamp's not really good. Or was that a lantern? No, the lantern is actually better than the biofuel lamp. So, and then a deep mining drill, I can go show you that. And then once you finally get to level 25 is when you can finally get guns. I don't know if they've changed it, but I remember that the pistol was not even worth doing. The shotgun, you have to let the people get really close to you. So I don't really like the shotgun either, because yeah, you're pretty much trying to dodge stuff and shoot at the same time. The bolt action rifle, of course, is the best until you can get to tier 4 to get the hunting rifle. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's at 25. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You'll have to bounce back to tier 2 to get Steel Bloom, and then the carbon paste. Now the carbon paste, if you can see that, you need the silica, aluminum bars, and oxygen resin, and epoxy. And there's a couple of ways to make that epoxy. Either if you've unlocked the crushed bones, you can do that and get the epoxy. Oh, mammoth tusk. Okay, I didn't know that too. Or you could do, you know, the tree sap with sulfur. So I've done a mixture of both to get that. And then the organic resin is just the oxide mixed with wood. Now you'll need a lot of this to and epoxy to make electronics. So electronics, unfortunately, is still one of the biggest grinds that you'll have to do on Icarus, unfortunately. So, and I think I missed a cue for my my fish fry there. I think I did. So that's the only thing that kind of sucks. So I guess I'll just go ahead and explain it. I've made probably 150 electronics to even get to tier 4. So everything in tier 4 uses electronics. Except for, you know, of course, the handheld stuff, you know, they don't use electronics. But everything else uses electronics to make, pretty much. And this is kind of like another rigmarole as well, what they do for tier 4. Because you'll eventually need some of the other stuff to make. So basically, the fabricator does not run off of anything. How did you get in here? I didn't leave my door. I guess I did leave my door open. Okay, back to what I was saying. So, the fabricator doesn't run on power, but everything else does. So, you'll have to unlock the biofuel generator, which is going to run off the biofuel cans. And this is the composter over here. The easiest thing that I've noticed to put in this thing is just the wood and sap. Unless you have an abundance of everything else, the tree and sap is a 1v1 to fill up a biofuel can. So, like I said, the generator, you'll need the biofuel can for it to run. It does 5,000 power. For some reason, I can only get one thing to run. I can't attach another electric cord coming out of it. So, that's something new. I thought you could do more than one cord coming out of it, but the electrical tool, you'll only need to make one, so that's a plus. But you'll have to run the cable pretty much from your generator to any of the other things that use it. So anyway, to make the component paste, you'll have to make the processor and put the component paste into the electric furnace, and then yeah, so well, you'll need the components to make so many other stupid things. And most people, they've noticed that getting into tier 4 is a waste of freaking time, especially on missions if you're just trying to do credits and whatnot. So that's that, guys. But anyway, just wanted to explain the tier 4 a little bit to those who are new. Hopefully this helped, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see all of you next time.